Bizarre but urgent searches on right now for missing explosives in Mount Juliet. Police tell us some explosive booster charges vanished from a construction site off of Volunteer Boulevard. Those booster charges are used during excavation and construction. Police urge anyone who may know anything about these missing explosives to please come forward. You can submit a tip anonymously by phone or through their website. A judge ruled the man who's accused of shooting and killing 4 people at an Antioch Waffle House is not competent to stand trial. Travis Reinking will get treatment at a mental facility before he heads back to the courtroom. In court yesterday, we learned Reinking has schizophrenia. There's no official timeline on when he'll be released from that facility. Almost 6 months after Megan Barry's resignation as Nashville's mayor, a new audit reveals that no one really knows how much her affair cost taxpayers. News Channel 5 Investigates first exposed the relationship between Barry and the head of her security detail, Police Sergeant Rob Forrest. Both pleaded guilty to theft charges back in March, and Barry resigned. The new Metro audit says their guilty pleas are evidence that they misspent taxpayer money in overtime and travel, but auditors were not able to put a price tag on those expenses. As part of their plea deals, they agreed to pay back a total of $56,000. As for the audit itself, it cost taxpayers around $100,000. With Nashville on the rise, the need is growing for a mass transit plan. The latest is a plan to build a transit-oriented development in Donaldson. Just 3 months ago, voters turned down a transit referendum countywide. So what will it take to get a yes? We talked to at-large Councilman John Cooper, who opposed both the Donaldson plan and the transit referendum. He says Nashville's transit answers may lie in technology instead. One of those ideas, smart traffic lights that can recognize long lines of traffic and change to allow more cars through, like some intersections in Atlanta.
Some of their smart corridors, which are increasing throughput by 15% or so, cost $3 million. Not a lot of money.
More council members actually voted for the Donaldson plan than voted against it. It was a 19-15 vote, but 5 council members did not vote, and it needed 21 votes to pass. A powerful Category 4 hurricane is closing in on Hawaii. It's packing 130-mile-an-hour winds, but the big issue is rain. Forecasters say to expect 3 inches or more an hour in some areas, triggering dangerous flash flooding and mudslides. FEMA has 150 workers on the ground now in Honolulu ready to respond, and President Trump has already issued a disaster declaration so help can be fast-tracked. This will be the most powerful storm to hit the islands in more than 25 years.